Success and wealth do not just begin in our bank accounts or in our careers. They begin in the mind. Every single achievement you see in the world today, from the tallest skyscrapers to the most successful companies, started first as a thought. That is why mantras and affirmations are powerful tools. They are not just words, they are the seeds we plant in the fertile soil of our subconscious mind. When nurtured with repetition and belief, those seeds grow into actions, habits, and eventually results. The human mind operates in patterns. What we repeatedly tell ourselves becomes the framework for our decisions. If someone constantly tells themselves they are unlucky, unworthy, or incapable, their mind begins to filter the world through that lens. They miss opportunities because they are already convinced they don't belong. On the other hand, affirmations rewire that programming. By intentionally feeding our mind with words of success, abundance, and confidence, we shift the lens we look through. Suddenly, what seemed impossible becomes achievable. Science backs this up. Neuroscience shows that our brains have something called neuroplasticity, the ability to rewire and reshape themselves based on repeated thoughts and experiences. When you affirm, "I am worthy of success," or "money flows easily into my life," you are literally carving new pathways in your brain. Over time, those pathways become dominant, replacing old negative patterns with empowering beliefs. This is not magic, it is mental conditioning. Just as an athlete trains their muscles, affirmations train the mind. But beyond science, there is also the energetic and spiritual dimension. Words carry vibration. The sounds you speak have a frequency that resonates with your body and your environment. Mantras, especially, are designed to align you with specific energies. For centuries, spiritual traditions have used sacred sounds to connect with higher states of consciousness. When you speak a mantra for wealth or success, you are not just repeating words, you are tuning yourself to the frequency of abundance. Think of it like a radio. If you want to listen to a certain station, you have to tune in to the right frequency. Wealth, success, and prosperity each carry a frequency. By repeating affirmations and mantras, you tune your mind and spirit to that same frequency, making it easier to attract opportunities, ideas, and people that align with your goals. Another important factor is emotion. Affirmations without emotion are like seeds without water. The power of a mantra is not just in saying it, but in feeling it. When you declare, "I am abundant," with genuine belief and emotion, your subconscious accepts it faster. The emotion is the fuel that drives the affirmation deep into your psyche. Over time, this changes how you carry yourself, how you make decisions, and how you attract wealth. So why do mantras and affirmations work? Because they bridge thought and reality. They are the bridge between the inner world and the outer world. They work on the subconscious mind. They rewire our brains, they shift our energy, and they prepare us to recognize and seize opportunities that already exist around us. Wealth is not just about working harder. It's about aligning your thoughts, your energy, and your habits with abundance. Mantras and affirmations are the tools that make this alignment possible. And once you understand this foundation, you will see why the next step is so powerful. Learning how to craft affirmations that are not only strong, but designed specifically to attract wealth and success into your life. Now that we understand why affirmations and mantras work, the next step is learning how to craft them in a way that is truly effective. Not every affirmation carries the same power. Some are generic and weak, while others are sharp, precise, and designed to reshape your reality. The goal is to build affirmations that speak directly to your subconscious, affirmations that pull you into alignment with wealth and success. The first principle is positivity. Your affirmations must always be stated in the positive. Instead of saying, "I don't want to be broke," you say, "I am financially abundant." The subconscious mind doesn't process negatives well. It focuses on the main subject. If you keep saying, "I don't want to be broke," the mind still latches onto the word broke. That's why it's crucial to frame your affirmations in terms of what you want, not what you're avoiding. The second principle is present tense. You don't say, "I will be successful," because that places success in the future, always out of reach. You say, "I am successful," or "I am building lasting wealth." This signals to your subconscious that success is already a part of your identity. The more you affirm in the present tense, the faster your mind starts acting as though it's already true. The third principle is specificity. Vague affirmations create vague results. Instead of just saying, I attract money, you might say, I attract multiple streams of income that support my wealthy lifestyle. Instead of saying, I am successful, you could affirm, I am a powerful creator of wealth, consistently reaching my goals and expanding my influence. The more specific your affirmation, the more targeted its effect on your mindset and energy. The fourth principle is emotion and energy. The best affirmations stir something inside you when you say them. They should feel powerful, inspiring, even a little larger than life. You want your body to respond. Maybe you sit up straighter, maybe your chest opens, maybe you feel excitement in your stomach. That's when you know the affirmation is resonating. If it feels flat, adjust the words until it sparks emotion. Now let's look at some examples of high-power wealth and success affirmations. I am worthy of unlimited wealth, and I welcome prosperity into my life. Money flows to me in increasing amounts from multiple sources. I am confident, focused, and unstoppable in creating success. Every day, I grow richer in health, wealth, and happiness. I attract powerful opportunities and people that align with my goals. I am a magnet for abundance, and I use my wealth to uplift myself and others. These are not just sentences, they are codes. Each one is a signal you send out, not only to your subconscious, but also to the universe around you. You are programming yourself for success. Beyond affirmations, we also have mantras. While affirmations are statements you declare, mantras are often short, repeated sounds or phrases that carry vibrational energy. For wealth and success, you might use ancient Sanskrit mantras like Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namaha, which is associated with abundance and prosperity. Or you could create your own simple mantras in English, like I rise, I prosper, I expand. These rhythmic repetitions go deeper because they bypass overthinking and sink straight into the subconscious. The most powerful affirmations and mantras are the ones you truly believe or are willing to grow into. If an affirmation feels too unbelievable, your subconscious might resist it. That's why you can build them in stages. For example, if I am a millionaire feels too far away, you could start with I am building wealth every day and grow from there. Over time, as your confidence grows, you can step into larger affirmations. The key is consistency. The more often you repeat these high-power affirmations, the more natural they become. Eventually, they stop feeling like things you say, and they start feeling like who you are. And that shift in identity is the foundation of lasting success. It's one thing to know why affirmations and mantras work, and another to craft powerful ones. But the real transformation comes when you build a daily practice around them. Success doesn't happen from one-time effort. It happens from consistent habits that slowly but surely reshape your identity. That's what we're going to focus on now. How to structure your practice so it becomes effortless, natural, and powerful. The first step is choosing your time. The two most effective windows are right after you wake up and just before you go to sleep. Why? Because in those moments, your subconscious mind is most open and impressionable. In the morning, you set the tone for your day before the chaos begins. At night, your affirmations sink into your subconscious as you sleep, allowing your mind to process them without resistance. Even if you only dedicate 5 to 10 minutes during these times, it makes a massive difference. The second step is creating a ritual. Don't just say affirmations randomly throughout the day. Anchor them to something meaningful. Maybe you light a candle, play soft music, or sit in a quiet corner. Maybe you stand in front of the mirror, look into your own eyes, and declare your mantras with confidence. The ritual signals to your mind. This is important. It transforms the practice from casual repetition to a sacred routine. The third step is repetition with intention. It's not about how many different affirmations you know, but how deeply you embody the ones you choose. Take 3 to 5 affirmations or mantras at a time and repeat each one slowly, clearly, and with emotion. Say them out loud if you can. Your voice carries more power than silent thoughts. As you speak, visualize the affirmation becoming reality. For example, if you say, money flows to me in increasing amounts, imagine receiving deposits, checks, or opportunities. Let the words come alive in your mind. The fourth step is writing them down. Writing is another powerful way to program your subconscious. Keep a success journal where you write your affirmations daily. This combines the mental act of speaking with the physical act of writing, reinforcing the belief even more. You can write in the morning to set intentions, and again at night to anchor gratitude and abundance before sleep. The fifth step is using triggers throughout the day. Imagine little reminders that keep you aligned with wealth and success. You can place sticky notes with affirmations on your mirror, your laptop, or even your wallet. You can set phone alarms that pop up with affirmations at certain times of day. You can even use breath work. Every time you take a deep breath, repeat a silent mantra like, "I prosper." These small triggers keep you connected, even in busy moments. The sixth step is movement. Your body remembers what your mind believes. Try walking while repeating your affirmations, or do a power stance while saying them. If you affirm wealth while slouching, your body sends mixed signals. But if you stand tall, shoulders back, eyes forward, your body amplifies the message. This embodiment turns affirmations into a lived experience, not just words. The final step is consistency over perfection. Some days you may feel tired, rushed, or doubtful. That's normal. What matters is that you still show up. Even if it's one affirmation whispered before sleep, that small act keeps the momentum alive. Over weeks and months, these little moments compound. Your subconscious starts to believe, your habits shift, and opportunities begin to appear. When affirmations are part of your daily rhythm, they stop being something you do and become something you are. And that's the ultimate goal, to transform success and wealth from distant goals into a natural state of being. With this practice structure in place, the next step is crucial: learning how to handle resistance, doubts, or setbacks that might arise. Because the journey to wealth and success isn't always smooth. That's where integration, overcoming resistance, and advanced tools come in. The truth is, even with the strongest affirmations and the most consistent practice, you will encounter resistance. Doubts, negative self-talk, or old limiting beliefs may creep back in. That's not a sign of failure. It's actually proof that the affirmations are working. You're stirring up the old patterns that no longer serve you. Integration is about handling this resistance with wisdom and transforming it into fuel for growth. The first key is awareness. When resistance arises, maybe you feel silly saying an affirmation, or your mind says this isn't true. Don't fight it. Notice it. Acknowledge the thought without judgment. Say to yourself, this is an old belief surfacing. It doesn't define me anymore. The simple act of observing weakens the power of resistance. The second key is reframing. Instead of seeing resistance as an obstacle, view it as a signal. It shows you exactly where your limiting beliefs are hiding. If you say, "I am wealthy," and your mind screams back, "No, you're not," that's a golden opportunity. That inner conflict reveals the exact area where healing and reprogramming are needed. You can then counter it with evidence, small wins, progress you've made, or even gratitude for what you already have. Bit by bit, the resistance fades. The third key is integration into daily life. Affirmations aren't just for morning or night. They should bleed into your work, relationships, and decisions. For example, when you negotiate for a raise, carry the affirmation, "I am worthy of financial abundance," into that meeting. When you invest, remember, "I make smart financial choices that grow my wealth." When affirmations shape your actions, they integrate into reality. Beyond handling resistance, you can amplify your affirmations with advanced tools. One of the most powerful is visualization. Pair your affirmations with vivid mental imagery. Don't just say, "I am abundant." See yourself living in your dream home, driving your dream car, or traveling the world. Feel the joy, freedom, and gratitude as though it's happening now. Visualization supercharges affirmations by giving your subconscious a blueprint to follow. Another advanced tool is emotional anchoring. Choose a physical gesture, like placing your hand over your heart or snapping your fingers whenever you say a powerful affirmation. Over time, that gesture becomes linked with the emotion of abundance. Later, whenever you do that gesture, your body instantly recalls the empowered state. This makes affirmations accessible even in stressful situations. You can also use sound and music to amplify your practice. Play high-frequency music, binaural beats, or uplifting tracks while repeating affirmations. The sound vibration deepens the emotional impact, and rhythm helps the words sink deeper. And let's not forget the collective dimension, group energy. Affirmations are even more powerful when spoken in groups. Whether it's a mastermind circle, a meditation group, or even a trusted friend, declaring affirmations together creates synergy. It multiplies the energy and reinforces belief through shared intention. Most importantly, affirmations must eventually lead to aligned action. Mantras open the mind, affirmations shape belief, but your actions bring it all into the physical world. When you believe I attract wealth, you'll notice yourself making bolder moves, spotting opportunities, and building stronger networks. The words are the spark, but your actions are the fire. Integration means carrying that energy into everything you do, so success becomes inevitable. Resistance will come, doubts will surface, but each time you affirm, you are choosing the higher version of yourself. Each repetition is a vote for the person you're becoming. And when you combine that inner transformation with visualization, emotional anchoring, music, group energy, and aligned action, your affirmations stop being words. They become your new reality. So let this be your reminder. Wealth and success are not outside of you. They begin within you, in the stories you tell yourself, in the mantras you repeat, and in the actions you take daily. Your affirmations are not just words. They are the blueprint of your destiny.